Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video has been probably my most requested video. It is how I got into shape after having my third kid. I get so many comments over on Instagram asking me how in the world I got into shape after having Tyler, and really it's just working out and eating a lot better than I used to. Obviously everyone's different, everyone's body is different, so what I do may not work for you, but I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys what I did. I started working out, like, I want to say it was like 6 to 8 weeks after Tyler. So after I had my 6 week, I don't think it was my 6 week checkup because I think it got like pushed back because of COVID. I don't remember, I think it was maybe like 8 weeks. I don't exactly remember, but whenever I got cleared, I started to do like light exercises. I'm gonna link the like channels that I followed. I'm probably not gonna be able to link all of them. I'm gonna link a couple of the ones that I can find that I started to do in the very beginning. Now if you've been following my channel for a long time, you know that I had really bad diastasis recti, and mine, like, and how you test it is like you lay down flat and then you go up to go into like a sit-up position, and then like how far apart your, like, what is this called, how far apart like your muscles are. Like, if I used to be able to stick like 4 fingers in between like my two, like my muscles, now I am 1 finger like width apart, so my muscles are a lot closer than they used to be. And before I started to do any like serious working out, I made sure to do a lot of diastasis, I think I'm pronouncing that right, workouts, because I did not want to make it worse, because there's a lot of exercises that can actually make it worse. So when I first started, I did a lot of diastasis recti workouts. I will link a couple of the ones that I did down below, and I would do them a lot, and even like I do put on the video because sometimes I'd forget how to do them or like what I needed to do. So I'd watch those and then I do them all the time. So I did that, and then when I started to follow like workouts, I did kick-ass programs. If you guys follow Karen Swan, she has a workout program, like a home workout program. So I have never once gone to the gym since having children. I don't think I've been to the gym since I was in high school, and I never had a membership. I would just go with Rob once in a while and literally not even do anything. Like, I'd do a couple of like treadmill things and then I'd be done, but I never had a membership. I never went to the gym. I actually feel really uncomfortable at the gym, especially like if I was to go by myself. It just gives me anxiety, thinking that people are going to be looking at me and I'm not doing something right, and I just like to do it at home because I can do it on my own time, and I have like no excuse of why I can't work out, because even if I can find 10 minutes to work out, 10 minutes is better than nothing. At first I did just random ones that I'd find on YouTube. All of them I would find on YouTube, and I would do like a lot of dance workouts because I had like no motivation to work out. So dancing is fun and it would make me work out where I wasn't really thinking I was working out. Like, I knew I was, but it feels less like a workout. So I would do dance type workouts, and then I'd do my diastasis recti workouts, and I did that for a while until I felt like a lot stronger, because at first I was like in the worst shape ever. And you can be thin and still be in really bad shape, and I definitely had was thin, but I definitely had like a mom pooch. So I definitely wanted to get my butt in shape. Even being thin, you still have insecurities. We'd start with dance workouts, and then I started following my friend K Monty Fit. I will link her Instagram down below. She does free workouts, and you just follow them on Instagram, so they're free. And then I also have done Karen from Kick-Ass. I've also done the whole 6 week, I think it's 5 or 6 weeks of the home program. I want to say I paid $25, and you get a PDF file of the workouts. And actually Rob really liked those workouts. He did them before he hurt his shoulder. He'd do those once in a while with me, and I still have it where I'll go back and I'll do some of those workouts. So I definitely recommend that. It's $25 and you do it at home. You don't need to go to a gym. So I definitely recommend that. I also have done Chloe Ting workouts. I really do like those because I can just cast them on my TV, and when you cast them on your TV, you go on chloeting.com, click whatever program you want. They have like a peachy program. Like I've done multiple programs, and you click on the program, you follow it'll say like day 1, day 2, it'll tell you when to do a rest day. If the rest day doesn't work out for me, like today's my rest day, so which I am taking a rest day, but if I wanted to have a rest day tomorrow, I'll just work out today and then do a rest day tomorrow, something like that. So you can kind of like do it however you want to do it. And even if some of the workouts are 45 minutes, if you don't have 45 minutes, work out as long as you can. 20 minutes is better than 0. Then you click on the program, you cast it to your TV. If you want to cast it to your TV, you can just use it on your phone. And then I go back, like once I cast one, I go back into the website and I click on all the other videos and I just add them to my queue. That way when that workout's done, it'll start playing the next one automatically. So that's what I do. Those 3 things are basically what I'm doing. Like now I haven't done a dance workout in like so long, and I did those in the very beginning when I just had no motivational workout and I was really in not good shape. And my Diastasis Recti has repaired so much. When I did start the Kick-Ass Clothing K-Monty Fit workouts, this is when I just started, and my Diastasis Recti was far apart. When they would do certain workouts like planks and just different exercises that I knew weren't good for like repairing my Diastasis Recti, I just would do something else that for fixing your Diastasis Recti. I hope that makes sense. So I would just not do the workouts that I knew could worsen that, and I would, instead of doing those workouts, I would do something that was supposed to repair my Diastasis Recti. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I would just do those workouts instead until it started to repair itself, which it did. Now I just do regular exercises and I make sure my breathing is correct. Crazy to think, like even in high school I would do workouts, or even in the past, like after having like PACs and stuff, I try to work out and I was like, oh, this is easy, and I was doing it so wrong because my breathing was wrong. I would like hold my breath, and where I just like wouldn't engage anything, and it was not effective. So if you're not engaging your core and doing good breathing techniques while you're working out, you're not going to get the results as you would if you were doing those things. Now I've been trying to incorporate running, and I probably run maybe once or twice a week with the jogging stroller and Maverick rides his bike, and I'll usually go for as long as Maverick will go with me, which the last time I went was like 2.34 miles, which is great for me because I used to get out of breath like just running to the mailbox. So that has been working, and I have really actually been enjoying it. I used to like hate running because I was out of shape, and now I actually really enjoy it. So I definitely will do that once or twice a week whenever I really feel like it. I don't really have like a schedule of when I want to go running. I'll just be like, oh, I want to go running today, and go run. The workout clothes I wear are literally from Walmart. They're the Avia brand. They're like $13 to $16. They're super cheap. I really like those. I have a pair of Kick-Ass pants and sports bra, which is amazing. I definitely recommend them. They are on a little bit of the more pricier side, but if you can get those, I definitely recommend them. But if you are on a tight budget and you just want something that's cheap that works really well, the Walmart Avia ones work really, really well, and I like them a lot. I'm trying to think. I need to get new workout shoes. I don't have very good workout shoes. They're just like Skechers, and they're fine to work out, but they actually really hurt my feet when I'm running. So I definitely need to get new ones. So that's what I do for my workout, you guys. I just do those workouts. I work out like 5 to 6 days a week. I was working out 6 days a week. And then I kind of switched to 3 days a week, which I actually didn't like as much. So now I'm back to 5 to 6 days a week, because the days that I work out, I just have way more energy and I just feel better, and the workouts are easier because I'm like constantly doing them, where I just didn't really enjoy just doing 3 days a week. So now I kind of switched back to 5 to 6 days a week, which I just like. And it's crazy how one day you wake up and you feel like confident, you feel like, oh, you're happy with your body, and then the next day you don't, like you feel insecure. Like the mind plays some crazy tricks on you. But the foods that I eat do not follow what I eat. I know I probably eat too much sugar in my diet because I'm constantly eating, not candy, like I skipped candy. Now I basically took candy out. I cut back on soda. Like I do not drink anything besides water and seltzer water and coffee. That's pretty much all I drink. And I do like creamer and stuff. So in the morning I will have a cold brew coffee with pumpkin spice creamer or sweet cream creamer. And then I will have cottage cheese, granola, frozen fruit, and honey. I do admit I put a little bit too much honey in my cottage cheese like mixture, but it's so good. Or I'll have eggs or eggs with avocado on toast, or just eggs by themselves, hard-boiled eggs with hot sauce. And for lunch, I'll do like turkey roll-ups. I don't really eat much bread at all, and I don't really eat much pasta at all. I'll eat it once in a while when I'm having like a cheat day. But pasta, I could not have pasta ever again and I would be fine. But subs, I love subs. So maybe I'll have one like once every 2 weeks or something like that. Whereas like before I would eat them all the time. So I'll have like turkey roll-ups. I'll just do cheese, turkey, roll it up and dip it in like mustard or something. Where I do tuna, I eat a lot of tuna and chicken salad constantly. And I have these multi-grain crackers. You can have 14 for like 140 calories, which I think is really good. I think it's 120 to 140 calories. They're like made out of quinoa and they're really, really good. I'll have those. And then for dinner, I'll have like chicken I love acai bowl. Sometimes I'll just have an acai bowl for my dinner. It's acai, put your berries in it, granola, honey, fresh fruit, peanut butter, I think that's it. Oh, and I do put some chocolate chips in them, some dark chocolate chips. They're so good. And I was eating that like way too much, so I kind of cut back to maybe doing that like twice a week because I was eating them like way too much. So I cut back on that. At first when I started, I downloaded my Fitness Pal, I think it's called. I haven't used it in a while, but that's what I like relied on constantly when I came to eating. Because at first, like when I was started to track how many calories I was eating, I was like amazed at how many calories are in things that you don't even realize until you start actually tracking it. On my Fitness Pal, you can say like what you want your goal to be, and it'll show you like how many calories that you should consume and all that, how much sugar you should have, all that stuff. So whenever it would tell me how many calories I should have, I would always add 300 calories because I'm nursing. So when you're nursing, you need to intake more calories. So I wanted to make sure that I was not like risking my milk supply, which I never have. I've never had a issue with my milk supply decreasing. I've never had to take fenugreek or power pump or any of that stuff with Tyler. So I'm really thankful that that's never been an issue, and I always make sure to get enough calories. Honestly, just eliminating soda I felt helped so much. I have not had soda in so long. I think since Tyler was like 8 weeks old, I have stopped having soda. I'll have sweet tea or like iced tea very rarely, maybe like once a month or something like that, maybe not even. So even though I have like cottage cheese that has honey, and like obviously fruit has natural sugars, and I'll have like raw honey that has sugar in it, it's way better than what I was having. And obviously sugar, a little bit of sugar is fine. Like I think I was allowed to have like 53 grams of sugar or something a day. So I would make sure I was around that number, especially in the beginning. I reached my goal of like weight loss a while ago, and I was like so proud of myself. So now I don't really track. I just make sure I watch what I'm eating, because I pretty much stay with the foods I was eating previously, before, but I just give myself, I'm more lenient than I was. Like before I was like super strict with what I ate. Now I'm still strict, like I still watch what I eat, but I'm like, okay, this isn't gonna kill me if I eat it, like it's fine. And I feel like if you don't give yourself a cheat day, or you like restrict yourself from everything that you love, you're going to like just fall right back into like the way you used to eat. And that's what I would definitely do. I really don't eat any candy. Like the boys went trick-or-treating, I probably had like 2 pieces of candy, and I was like, I don't need any of it. If I want something sweet, I'll have acai. or I'll have like my cottage cheese thing, or even just like a cup of coffee with creamer in it, like does it for me. So that has been really easy to cut out now. Soda, I don't even think about having it anymore. But yeah, so that's basically what I do. If you have any other questions, comment me over on Instagram. I've been trying really hard to make sure I get back to everybody. But yeah, just watching where you're eating, download MyFitnessPal. I definitely recommend it. I just have like the free version. That, working out, I told you guys the programs that I like, and I feel like consistency. And just when you work out, take it slow. Like, don't overdo it, because then you're not going to do it at all. Or even if you say, oh, I don't have any time to work out, even if you work out for like 10 minutes or so, it's better than nothing. Or even if you go on a walk for like 30 minutes. I always try to do some sort of exercise for 30 minutes at least. Like if I'm not working out, days that I'm not working out, I'll go on a walk. I definitely try to make sure that I'm at least moving my body and not just like, not that I lay around, because honestly, being a mom, you're constantly up moving around. Yeah, that's pretty easy to just keep moving around. But I try to like break a sweat every day. So whether it's like for a run, going for a really like nice walk, like a speed walk, it helps when the boys are on their bikes, because then I have to like kind of catch up to them. Yeah, and trying to give myself grace and making sure I'm consistent. And I kind of just like try to block out a time, like, okay, telling myself like once Tyler's asleep, I'm gonna work out. And sometimes I'll feel guilty, like, oh, you know, I should do something with Maverick during this time. But I have to give myself time to myself. I'm a better mom when I give time to myself. I feel better about myself, and it's literally 30 to 40 minutes throughout my whole entire day, so he is fine. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the little bell that will notify you when I put up new videos, and let me know over on Instagram what other videos you guys want to see that are sit down videos, because I do like filming them. I just don't know what to film that are sit down. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.